Cappies! Welcome to my channel, Universal Power Tarot. My name is Marthe. These messages I bring you here are supposed to encourage, elevate, and empower you guys. And myself, of course. My channel is for people that are looking to grow on a personal and or spiritual level, okay? These are general messages, which means they may or may not resonate with you, Capricorn. Please only take what resonates and leave the rest behind. We have your first card already. I pre-shuffled the cards. And as I pre-shuffled the cards, let me just say that real quick before I continue with the intro. They were kind of stubborn. They didn't want to mix together, which was interesting. I shuffled like 3 or 4 times and they just wouldn't mix for some reason. And then as they finally would mix, I had a hard time like pushing them back together. That was interesting. Okay, so maybe this is for some of you out there. So, general reading may or may not resonate, not gender specific, not really time specific either. I put the time on it for informative purposes for yourself and for me. But really, whenever a message, the title resonates with you, no matter if it's your sign, sun, moon, or rising, or otherwise, there might be a message in it for you. You can reverse the placements also. Okay, Capricorn, we're going to hop right in it. Like I said, your first card is out already. The 3 of Cups, that's quite celebratory energy here. This could be a social gathering that you're attending. I feel eyes on you. All eyes on Capricorn is what I'm hearing. All eyes and ears on Capricorn. Oh, this could be interesting. This could be interesting. I'm seeing a full cup here. A full cup. This is for you. This is waiting for you there. So people are waiting for you there. This is an invitation and they're waiting for you. They're expecting you to be there. Oh, this is going to be interesting, Cappies. The Wheel of Fortune. So something that you've done or a situation that occurred set that wheel in motion, right? It's also about talking about the ebb and flow of life. Things are going to unfold and happen the way they are supposed to unfold and happen. Excuse me. This is the finishing out of the Fool's journey, the Wheel of Fortune. It also calls you to, mate, you need to step back and let it happen. You need to step back and let it happen, Capricorn. Because the resistance, also with the shuffling of the cards, is not gonna... is not gonna make the wheel not turn. It will turn regardless. That cup will wait for you here regardless. If you show up or not, it'll still be here, is what they're saying. This is interesting. Your space is reserved here for you, Cappies. It's gonna be very interesting. And we have the 8 of Wands, which is really fast movement. This is you. Taking off. You taking off. I feel what I'm seeing is like some on an amusement park where, you know, that slingshot. It's kind of like that. You're on it and like gone. Capricorn is gone. Like so fast. The movement is really, really fast. Okay. So you are leaving a situation. I was wondering because the card was facing away from the social gathering here. You must have left a situation that was unbearable to you, to the point of deterioration, like I said, where you could no longer take it. Could have been a very tearful event for you as well here. And you just took your cups. You just took your cups and you left. Kind of in a hurry, like I said here. It's like that slingshot, and gone. Bye. It's like that. Bye. Not even hearing the bye because you're already up there. Wow. Wow, this is fast. Okay. Oof. Cappies. And we have wearing the armor underneath, the Knight of Pentacles to me. This is talking to me somewhat of a closed offness from your side, right? People celebrating and you be like, yeah, maybe that's not for me. You're offering me that cup, but maybe that's not really for me. Maybe someone else can fill that spot. It's like somehow Interesting. I hope you're not taking this the wrong way, Cappies, but what I'm seeing is a child that is having a little bit of a tantrum. Not really a super duper tantrum, just like a little bit like that. I don't want to play with you. That sort of an energy, okay? I don't want to play with you, says the Capricorn. What you're doing over there is stupid. I do not want to partake. I don't do these kind of things, is what I'm hearing. Interesting, Cappy. Interesting, okay. Okay. Because you're not willing to pour yours into people who are asleep. If you had that conversation before, where you like, man, I told you before. I thought we discussed this already. I thought I told you my opinion already. And you do not, like people do not, or this person in particular, I don't know whoever else I'm talking out there too, but the person was not responding to what you were giving them, or the people were not responding to, you see this? You're fully awake and you're pouring into someone who is asleep, not even noticing, maybe not even caring either, right? But the wheel is turning here. The wheel is turning, and maybe you're getting out of that whole dynamic and trying to pour into someone who's not receptive for the kind of pouring that you're doing, right? And you maybe just got over it, and you're like, I'm like, slingshot out of here. I'm like, yeah. This is a good title, Slingshot. I might title it that way. Yep. This is calling you back into balance, right? This is a balancing act of your time, your energy, your money. It's just like, man, if you're not receptive, what am I even doing here? Why am I not leaving the situation? That type of a thing. I mean, why don't you just tell me, Capricorn says. Why don't you just tell me? We could have resolved this earlier. On the other hand, you could have seen, okay? You could have seen. Take that power back. That's why I'm saying it, Cappies, right? Take it back. Own it. Own the situation for what it is. Because if you leave it with the other person and do the blaming game, then the power is all on the other person. You don't want that, because then you can't change that situation. You want to be able to have that power. Do look at the situation for what it was, for what it is. Accept your responsibility. Leave the other parts with the other person, okay? It's not for you to deal with. It's for them to deal with. And so is your own situation. This is for you to deal with. You really have to make that distinction. That's what the Two of Pentacles talks about here too for me. Distinction. Your world and the world of the other person. Your world and the world of the other person. Very important distinction here. Walking away was a really good thing. That was a really good idea. Or slingshotting yourself out of the situation, right? Slingshotting yourself. I really see that. And your instincts is what I'm getting here. Knew all along. Your instincts, your body language and everything told you all along. When you're really truthful to yourself, you knew, like your body told you, your instinct told you. Who didn't tell you and try to convince you was social norms and your head. This is interesting too, because that's the Two of Pentacles as well. It's like really there needs some balance that needs to happen here for you, Capricorn. And again, walking away was a really smart choice. You're learning. You're intent, or were intent on learning that lesson, but I also feel like you were really focused on those social gatherings, too focused. A little too focused, instead of focusing really on yourself. Too focused on something else instead of really bringing it back towards yourself is what I'm feeling here. But you're learning. You're learning to stand up for yourself. You're learning to draw boundaries. I love it. Love it. Learning to see your own limitations and really be like, hey mate, this is my space. This is my area here. Really defending what's yours. I like it. Your values, the way you view the world. And this is where the cycle is closing too. This is where the cycle is closing here for you. That's the end of the Fool's journey here. Of the journey to enlightenment. You're burning. See? You're burning. Yeah. And then once you notice that you're going to work hardcore, like day and night is what I'm feeling. Day and night kind of a work. And you then hold the thread. Like I said, you need to take your power back, and this is what I see you doing here. You're taking the power back to yourself. So because if you give that thread away to someone else, they might thread it, but maybe not to your liking. So this is your life. So take it into your hands and thread it the way you want it. Maybe you're also doing macrame. Maybe not. I tried it recently. I just couldn't do it. I don't know. It's not. I thought it would be fun. To me, it's not. So there you go. We have the 10 of Swords here. Exactly. So realizing this is going to bring you pain. It's going to be painful at first, right? But it also, again, closes that circle. It closes that circle or cycle. I don't know what's the right word. Circle, cycle. Maybe it's all one thing. Anyways, you're closing out that cycle here. And ending this. You're putting an end to the pain. But for that, you have to go through it. You can't keep running away from it. You really have to go along with that wheel that is turning here. Do not put up that much resistance. You're not doing yourself a favor if you do that, okay? All right, let's see. Whatever else is to come out for... Thank you. Ooh, yes, yes. Oh, I love this. Yes, Cappies. And we have the Ace of Wands here, which is your new beginning. I love this. Because so far, this looked like a bunch of ego stuff that was going on. This is different. This is like the turning point here. This is transformation. This is, you're going to start to sprout like your own ideas yourself. You're going to become more aligned with yourself. It's like grounding yourself, gaining the power back. This is about gaining your power back, and this is going to be highly successful, of course. How could it not be? Anytime a person comes back into their own power, oh God, you're doing everyone such a favor, including and most of all yourself, but you're radiating that out to the world, and hence you're doing humanity a huge favor by aligning yourself with your highest purpose, with your highest good, right? This is good stuff, really good stuff. And look at this, you got the High Priestess. How cool is that? You're connecting yourself with the higher powers, like I said, with nature, with the animal realm. The High Priestess is one that has hidden knowledge as well. This is going to bring you heaps of peace. I see your crown opening, so messages are going to come in. I see the butterfly again, so this is huge transformative process for you here. Huge. You're just not going to perceive the world like you saw it before. There's going to be a huge turnaround for you here. Huge. Like I said, this is like a shift from 3D to 5D is what I'm seeing. It's like a level up. You're leveling up here. Yep. Slingshot again. That reference to Slingshot is what I'm hearing again. This is going to happen fast. We have the King of Pentacles. King of Pentacles. This is someone external. This is someone coming in. Someone who sees you. Could be a boss. Doesn't have to be. But someone who is inclined to help you here. Inclined to be of assistance. Someone who is stable. Who knows, who's really good advisor when it comes to money matters, to worldly matters. Someone is watching you here. Watching you go through the process and looks very intent on you is what I'm feeling here. Very intent. What I see here is they're admiring what you're doing. They're admiring what you're doing, this other person here. They see the process. They are fully aware of the process that you're going through here. For them also, I feel this is a sudden thing. They're suddenly there. And seeing, of course, because your transformation is sudden, and this is sudden as well. Yeah. This is the offer. This is actually a love offer. Could also just be an offer of emotions for some of you. I feel this is your father or a father figure in your life who is sharing their emotions with you. But it could also be like romantic, someone watching you, admiring what you're doing and offering that to you, those emotions, and possibly making that love offer. We have temptation, devil energy, which is Capricorn, which is you. And this is also something you need to be mindful of, and that needs to go as well. Those addictive kind of behaviors to societal patterns that are not actually yours, that are not in alignment with who you are truly at your core. Ah, God. Oh, wow. Okay, cool. This is good. I really like this, Capricorn. I really do like this. Yeah. Yeah, exactly. Shedding those patterns, seeing them for what they are, seeing those patterns for what they really are, and aligning yourself with who you are. And these patterns are going to drop away automatically. Okay, my darlings, before we take this over to Vimeo and Patreon for your extended, I'm going to draw for you from my Angels and Ancestors deck. The difference between Vimeo and Patreon is the following. Vimeo, you can purchase single extendeds, and Patreon is the much cheaper option if you're looking for more than one sign, right? Yeah, that's that. And you can also have additional things like little extras and goodies over there as well. You'll find that. Just read through the tiers if you like, okay? So, my loves, let's draw a card for you. This promises to be really, really good. Really, really good. Oh, yes. Oh, I love it for you. We have Mother Earth. Feel loved and comforted. This card is so gorgeous. It's so nurturing. It's like the Empress almost, but a little bit different, because the Empress is the lady, but still, this is like that same nurturing energy. We also have the butterflies. It's a huge transformation for you on the horizon here. Huge transformation. I'm going to read that to you. Here we go. Sorry. Here we go. Feel loved and comforted. Allow yourself to be cherished. Mother Earth is protecting you with a shield of love and light. Mother Earth is the female counterpart to Father Sky. It's auspicious to receive this card because in the eyes and heart of Mother Earth, you're her child, and she's highly protective of her baby and will give you everything you need to grow and expand. Mother Earth is only covered by leaves in this card, showing the vulnerability of the earth. Every day she experiences challenges that she has to adapt to and overcome. Her energy, represented by the symbol of the pagan triple goddess, Maiden, Mother, and Crone, behind her can help you adapt as the changes of life come your way. This is the Wheel of Fortune. You may have felt overwhelmed or out of control emotionally recently, but you are now moving back to your natural center that will bring you to a place of clarity and openness. If you have felt ungrounded, know that Mother Earth is here to root you and help you regain your sense of strength. You may not feel like a child, but in the eyes of the divine, you are a child of light, and it's important you know that and feel loved. If you have had challenges with your mother or with being a mother yourself, know that the energies of mother healing are with you to help clear any ancestral blockages that are preventing you from making this sacred love connection. You're being guided to make choices that are based on love. Oh, that is really, really gorgeous. A guardian angel card for you, my loves. Here we go. Oh, we have the rainbow. Yes. So cool. Rainbow for you guys. You are a jewel, even though you may not see it. Even in the darkest times, you shine eternally bright. You are surrounded by an aura of love, and a pot of gold awaits beyond the horizon. All will clear soon. Trust and continue to follow your dreams. You are eternally blessed. I really love this for you. All right, you guys. I hope this was helpful to you. If you would like and this resonated with you, there's an extended, again, the link down below in the caption for Vimeo and Patreon. And thank you guys for your support, for watching, for your likes, shares, subscriptions, comments. Truly appreciate it. Much love and light, guys. See ya.